Well, viewers, I'm Sunnie Antonio Marcar Jr., a graduate of the Kakata Rural Teacher Training Institute, 2008-2009, and presently I work with the demonstration school in Kakata, Margini County. Well, today our lesson, we will be dealing with math, and our topic is finding factors. But before we find factors, we have to know the definition of factors. So, according to the definition, factors are numbers a larger number can be divided by. Example, find the factors of 12. 12 is a larger number and we are asked to find the factor. I will be showing you two methods. There are several methods, but for today we will be dealing with these two methods. And for method 1, in order to find the factor, we have to list the multiples. That is the number that we can multiply to give 12, starting with 1 onwards to 12 itself. So we start. 1 times 12 equals 12. We go on to 2. 2 times what number can give us 12? 2 times 6 equals 12. We go on to 3. 3 times what number can give us 12? 3 times 4 equals 12. So we move on to the next number. We move on to 4. But we notice that 4 is already here. And 3 times 4 is the same as 4 times 3. So we go on to 5. 5 cannot be multiplied by another number to give 12. We go on to 6. 6 can be multiplied by a number to give 12. But we found out that 6 is already here. And 2 times 6 is the same as 6 times 2. So we move on to 7. 7 cannot be multiplied by another number to give 12. Likewise, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 12 itself can be multiplied by a number to give 12. But we find out that 12 is already on the board. And 1 times 12 is the same as 12 times 1. So we are done. Now, how do we list the factors of this larger number 12? We start from 1 in a U form, and all these numbers will be selected to give our factors. So we start in a U form, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So these numbers in this rectangle will be the factors of 12. All these numbers are the factor of 12. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 6, and 12. These are the numbers that are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Now, according to the definition says factors are numbers a larger number can be divided by. Now, we were given an example to find the factors of 12. So, according to this definition, the larger number here is 12. And all these numbers can go into 12. So, we take these numbers as the factors of 12. 1 can go into 12, likewise 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So, these are the factors of 12 using method 1. Now, we move on to method 2. We are giving some graphic illustration of finding a factor. We use the whole number 12 and we ask ourselves in a chronological order from 1 to 12. What are the numbers between 1 and 12 that can go into 12 itself? We start from 1 again. We take 1. Can 1 go into 12? Yes, 1 can go into 12. So what do? 1 goes into 12 how many times? 1 goes into 12 12 times. So we put the 12 on the right extreme. We move on to 2. Can 2 go into 12? Yes, indeed. 2 can go into 12. 2 goes into 12 how many times? 6 times. So we place 2 here and we place 6 on the next extreme. We move on to the next number 3. Can 3 go into 12? Yes. 3 can go into 12. How many times? 4 times. So we place 3 and place 4 on the right screen. So we move on to 5. Can 5 go into 12? No. Can 6 go into 12? Yes. But we already have 6 in our graphic illustration. So we move on to 7. Based on the fact that 6 is here, we cannot use 6 again. So we move on to 7. 7 cannot go into 12. Likewise, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 12 itself can go into 12. But according to our graphic illustration, we already have 12 in the book. So we stop to 12. And 12 itself is a factor of itself. Now, in order to list the factors of 12 under method 2, we list all the numbers that we have discussed that can go into 12. And all the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12 using illustration or graphic organizer under method 2. Thanks for today's lesson. We hope you learned from it.